Good morning, welcome to me, Paul Fay in Cyprus at Fast Action Card Sports Desk. And I bring you this edition of the weekly wind up. And I'm very excited to be bringing to you a new game, a beta test version that I was very happy to be. Sorry, I don't know why that's popped up in the middle. Very happy to be shown the. Sorry for the pause. For some reason, PC still open. Yeah, very happy to be given the chance to review this. I spent all last evening looking at it and getting to grips. I've watched quite a lot of videos. I'm very excited for the upcoming release because Joe Bryan is a great guy. I've met him a couple of times at PlayCon in Denver, and I've got to know Dana, who's created the game, just over the last week or so. And from my first impressions of him, he appears to be one of the most generous people in the community, and in this golden age, a new golden age, as I keep saying, of tabletop gaming and computer gaming for baseball. I think what a welcome addition he is to, well, certainly to my knowledge. I didn't know, but from my dealings with him, he's a very generous guy. And let's get this underway. We've got a double header today. We've got this coming up, and then straight after we'll have a quick game from Pocket Pennant Run, showing you a couple of their new features. So let's get started. This is the launch screen, and we're going to go because a lot of other people have shown you different aspects of it. We're going to go straight into showing you a gameplay. And I set up my project yesterday, and it's my last. It's not this current one coming up because it's just I wanted to see how easy it was to set up my standard project, which is 2 divisions of 6, and I used the 2024 season, and these are the teams I had in 2024, and I started a game, but let's start one afresh. It was very easy to set up this. At the end of it, we'll set up a new project quickly. But let's jump into a game. Who should we have? I think it's only fair that we play the Atlanta Braves. They were my world champions of last year, 2025 Sages champions in Cyprus. They won everything. Beat the Fukuoka Hawks in 6 games. Sorry, in 7 games. Okay, let's play a game. I've got this set up to a dirt background. I quite like it, but I'll show you different ones. You can generate a lineup, or you can choose your own lineups. So we'll just go with the generated one for now. And it's as easy as that. You can pick your pictures. We're just going to go with the ones we want, but you can easily change. Let's here, and you can change to AI Manager if you want. You can view the cards. Let's see. I click it, just hovering over this side. It was 11 and 10. Brandon Fatt, 471 ERA. Charlie Morton at 419. on first view, obviously because these are lined up like this, really you would expect this card view to be here, so you can just move back and forward, left to right, minimal movement on a screen. That's what we're looking for all the time. You can change your colored players. Obviously it's changed it to a black player because they're similar colors, these little meeples. Now if I wanted to change the picture here, I can go to edit and bring in a different picture. You can look at his cards. Be nice if these P said S starting picture and relief picture, so you didn't have to go through and see what they actually started. I know we do know that from a lot of seasons, but it's good if you're using a team that you're not particularly familiar with. You can filter all pictures. Yeah, they're just all marked. I was just looking at this, if this is any, if this is just the relievers. Is this picture locked in now? Maybe. No. Just move the gallon to there. Yeah, you see that took longer than necessary, because if they were marked SP, obviously, or you could filter it SP, then you'd be a lot quicker. What do I like about this game so far? I like the UI, the visuals. It looks fantastic. I like how easy it is to set up a game, and I like the way it looks like a board game that you're playing on the screen. And if we compare this to things like Strat Max and App and Go, some of the big boys, this is more user friendly, and you can tell it's been created with the user at heart and in mind all the time. It gives you, it tells you his best tough, his tough picture, and it's very good. It gives you his overall rank, and it does have his roll starter there. So okay, and it's got the ratings on the screen here as well. So you can see if you want to make any changes, and if you click captures, click the positions, you can see the other positions they played as well. I don't know if you can choose any position for a player, or only the ones that's accepted or that he played in that season. Because obviously there's times that you need a player, if you've got injuries, there's times you need a player to play in positions he's not ranked for. But we'll come on to that. Okay, and once we get to this position, accept the lineups, you just play ball. And top of the first inning, due up Carroll, McCarthy and Marte. Okay, and it comes like this. And I see. It doesn't store. I thought it would store my settings from yesterday, but it hasn't. Visuals, window, dirt theme. Oh, I see. It's just here, the dirt theme. I understand. Okay, let's resume game. And it's good. You get gameplay here. You can choose whether you want. I've changed it to manual, and the fact cards and manual steel. When I get into the steel, I didn't manage to actually steal yesterday, so I'm going to look at that when we go through now. No tray, free roll, return dice to start after rolling. Not use this roll in place. I quite like the movement of the dice. You can choose to have them stay in place. You can have manual dice rolling as well, obviously, or Boardgame Companion. Let's resume game and let's get on. Let's go back to options. You can set hotkeys, and I've set some of them, whether I can remember them from yesterday. But we can always go back here to remind ourselves. Resume game. Okay, so I've changed it, so I just press the space bar for the pitch, and I've got shift and space bar to roll the dice. Let's see, there we go. And that's what it looks like when it comes up. Dice look pretty good. You've got the space here to roll. It feels like you're on a table. Over here, you've got the results FAQ, and you've got the stadium chart on the right here. And if you hover over them, they go larger. It's a pretty nice setup. Feels like you're playing a board game at all times. And you can change some of the options, so you've got lineups showing and whatever. But let's get this game underway straight away. Morton to Carroll. Okay. Right, so it's not remembered. It says it's remembered space bar, but let me just try it. There we go. Okay, 3 wheelhouse. Oh, and we're underway with a double. Now this, I tried to turn this off yesterday. I know some people like this informative, and there may be a way that I don't know to turn that off. But I just think that that is an extra pop-up that is possibly not needed. And also you can display here the runners, but I don't think there's any way to move this, is there? So the man on second, it shows you, but the box comes over this AI decisions. Now you can turn off the runners. You can on the visual show runners list, and that's gone. But that needs to be in a different space than showing over this box. Okay, here we go. Morton pitching to McCarthy, and here's the pitch. Just bear with me, because for some reason dice are not rolling responsively. Oh, it's a single. So for those of you not familiar, your total is 2 dice. Look on the pitcher's card, it says patient, and that's 38. These are red tens and singles, so 38, and he's a right-handed pitcher, so that's a base hit single. Okay. Now the AI manager calls for a steal. McCarthy takes off for second base. Safe stolen base. Now, I was under the impression here, just bear with me. How do I turn off? Ah, here it is. We don't what I see. I understand that. I'd got enable AI managers on there. That makes sense. Resume game. Okay, we'll let that one. We'll let that one. We'll undo that last play. Okay, so that's good. Let's reset the screen. And I see these come up here now, steal second. So, okay, so we'll try a manual steal. And that won't let me click. Well, let me click that. So maybe if you've undone, let's go with a bunt. Let's see how that works. And that was a successful bunt. Let's see if I can steal third with him now. No, I can't steal. So let's go to game options. Auto steal, manual steal. I wonder if it's because I set a hotkey. S, let's try S. No, I can't steal at all. Oh, that's strange. Let's clear that. Resume game. I wonder if it's because I did undo that play. So you can search and look through the box score. You can look at play results. You can look at trends. I'm just looking at the colours on there. It doesn't probably look very good on a computer, but it looks good when you're playing it. The dirt theme. Let's change it to dark theme. That's probably better visually for you to see. Okay, let's carry on. Charlie Morton to Suarez. Defense check. It's a range play, and that's a double. Wow, difficult first inning here for Morton. He could steal. So maybe that's a bug. If you want to do a play after he's already has been, I'll try it again. So the steal worked there. So there's obviously some minor bug if you've undone the last play. Okay, but we're back normal now. Let's change that back to an S on the steal. Resume game. Okay, so man on third, still only one out here. And ballpark check, 50, and it's a fly out to left. Picked up there by Kaletic. But it's a sacrifice fly, and it's already 3-zip Arizona. In modern baseball, we know that they're already getting ready to take Morton out. Okay, Morton to Gritchick. It's a tough result. Ground out to third base. Throws to first for the out. And that's the end. Finally, 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Okay, Jared Kalenic, he was injured for most of my postseason last year. Okay, Patient, and that's a double. Lead-off double for the Braves. Stand-up double. Austin Riley. Look at what is best versus a wheelhouse. Pitches 65. Profile power. Rank 107,651. Okay. 6, tough result. That's a rare play, a walk. I know some people like those pop-ups and they are informative. As a creator, you know, always trying to look at what we as users want. And sometimes design-wise, it looks great, but just when you're playing a game, I'm always looking for a number of clicks I have to make if I'm using Boardgame Companion or Boardgame Assistance, whatever. Okay, Gallen to Olsen. Here's the payoff. 11, and it's a ballpark check. 31, and it's a wild pitch. Both pitchers in trouble early here. So space. Roll a dice. It's a tough result. 18. I struck you out. Okay. Michael Harris. And on second and third. Here's the pitch. It's a tough result. 44, and that's a double. Only one away here. We've had 5 runs in the first inning here. Gallen to Arcia. It's just, I've got the rolling dice, but I can't get it to work. I've got a shortcut on. I'll change it in a minute. Ground out shortstop, G6. Routine play out at the first. Let me just change the hotkey to roll dice, shifted space. Let's just change that to Y. Okay, resume game. Here we go. Gallen to Travis Darnu, the catcher. It's better. Patient result. Ground out to shortstop, 90, G6. Okay, we're going to play 3 innings of this game. And then I'll take you through a few more features. I think you'll agree that visually it looks amazing. And with minor tweaks to gameplay, I rated pop-out pitch and my structure of games as a AAA game. And I notice a lot of you, it is in the majors already, but this could easily elevate it to the top table It's got a lot of positives, ease of creating projects, which I'll show you in a few minutes. And yeah, I think there's a lot of thought and care gone into the design of this game. And the good news from Dana is, for those who watch my channel who are HQ users, is going to produce the box scores will export, and at least one of the versions will be HQ CSV. So that's fantastic to us multi-engine gamers and cooperatives. And I think that's good. And if we can get an import schedules or and import projects, so cooperatives can play, can easily import a project. You haven't got to recreate it on everybody's computer. That'd be fantastic. You could have 20 people in the cooperative, and each one would have to create it separately. That may be a feature. I'm going to look at that in a moment. Okay, here we go. Here's the roll. Morton to Perdomo. That's a tough result. 38, and it's another double. We've got a hit fest going on here. The Diamondbacks were pretty poor in my season in this. Morton to Marino. He batted 266. And it's a tough result, and that'll be a ground out to shortstop. 6-3, run advance. Okay, Morton to Gallen. Why have I got the pitches battered? I just realised. It must have asked me at the beginning. Struck him out. I didn't see that. I've obviously set that up wrong. Never mind. It's exhibition time. Defence. And that's a single. Runners advance 2. That's 4-2. Diamondbacks. Both pitchers having a terrible time getting anyone out here. Tough. Struck him out. Okay, let's see how easy it is to make a switch. We're going to take, we'll keep Gallen in for this moment, then we'll make a pitching change. Albies, how easy is it to pinch hit? I'm just looking how to, where to go to the bench. Sorry, I've gone silent because I realised that the only thing I hadn't done yesterday was a pinch hit or relief pitcher. So look, gameplay. visual hotkeys. I've got it R and H. I see. Okay, it's because I'd set up hotkeys. Understand now? My fault. Okay, so you can just change that to second base. So we wanted to bring in Whit Merrifield, bring him across there. Very nice. Accept. Easy. And for the road lineup, I'd set up R. Okay. That's not the game fault. That's my fault. Because I was doing it late last night because I was getting ready for this. So if it's a bit clunky, it's not necessarily the game, it's me. Okay. Here's the pitch. Gallen to Merrifield. It's tough results, and that's going to be a fly out to left field. Picked up by McCarthy easily there. Adam Duval. Gallen to Duval. Tough. And that's a ground out to shortstop. Okay. Morton batting because I forgot to turn off. That's in play, and that's a base hit. Base hit by the single, by the pitcher. Jared Kalenich. That's an in-play result. Fly out to left field. Carthy hauls it in, and that's the end of the second inning. Okay, so coming to the top of third, and let's just make a home substitution. Pitchers. Let's bring in Max Fried. In there, very easy. Okay, Ketel Marte. The patient result, and he'll get the walk. Free pass for Marte. Okay. Can we get a click on him, or do we have to go over here to see his steals? It would be useful. Oh, I see. It's there as well. Pops up. I see. Still some two. I see. Running 7 steals is 2A. I see. Very good. His running's A. Okay. Let's try the steal. Oh. Play result. Sorry, I'm just looking at it. Result: runner caught stealing. Needs a pop up there. So it gives you information when you get a hit, but that needs to really pop. That is a time when it does need to pop up. I know we've got it up here, but the runner just disappeared. I suppose you'll get used to it after a couple of games, but we really need something to say, some dynamic to say caught stealing there. Even if it just flashes up on the screen. Okay, Suarez still at the plate. And that's tough result. Struck him out. 1 away. Lourdes Gurriel to 279 average. Tough. Struck him out. So quickly end of that inning. Okay. Right, we're going to just leave the gameplay there for the moment. There's a few things I did wrong. I think there's just a few semantics that do need changing. We'll play the bottom of the third just so we've had like a mini game. I just think some of the pop-ups. One, we need an extra one for steals. The undo last play preventing me doing any steals during that inning. And also, if you've got the runners on base, they appear over the screen here. So, okay, here comes the pitch. Patient, and that's a fly out to centre field. Okay, I do like the way they pop up. In play, 91, ground out to second, 4-3. Here's the pitch to Harris. A double last time up. 7, it's a tough result, 81, and that's another ground out. That's the end of the third. 3 up and 3 down there. Okay, so we'll leave this game for the moment. Save and close game. Okay, so you can see AI settings there, games. I wonder why, I don't remember stats here. I wonder why, maybe I'd set at some global setting. Interesting thing for me here, 75 season. That is one cooperative I'm running at the moment. So, and also I've got, just trying to think which, my season 70 to 70, another 70s season I'm going to be running next in Payoff Pitch. But to create a project, you just click this plus new project. It can either have historical replay mode. I thought I had ticked use designated hitter. That must be, it's a global one. And really, let me just go back and have a look at my project. Can I edit project? No, I can bin the project. I can edit the schedule. But really, it needs the ability there to be able to go in. Because if I've made a mistake and ticked no DH, then that means I'm stuck with that for every team and every game. And that obviously needs some sort of drilling down, because you might have it in one division and not in another. You can edit your schedule, and also it was very easy to set up the automated schedule. I liked it, and I like the visuals the way they look on here. Okay, let's go back to games. Let's resume this game and see if pitchers were batting in this as well. This is one I started yesterday. I was going through Ah, yes. So I obviously, at that point, once I did that, I'm tied in. Let's go, let's start another game. Can we click on this too? And you can change the primary colors. You can set your rotation, play usages, and you get your whole schedule there. And I do like that. Let's just jump into another game here. Let's go to this game. Generate. Yeah, there's nowhere to change. In all of those, we've got the picture batting. Oh well. We live and learn. We live and learn. But I have some projects. So I presume, obviously, if you're using, so you can only set a global for your projects, but if you were using, let's say, the 75 season, I presume that it's set as it was in that. I see. And you can play any date in any of those seasons. Very nice. And you can still edit your lineups just the same. That's very good. Okay, what I want to do now is just exit out of here. I want to how do I get back to the beginning? Just look at how you get back to the main screen. Exit, options, gameplay. Okay, Boardgame Companion. Needs to be some button here to go to main view, I presume. Okay, so let's go back to my test games play game. Generate. Ah, here we go. So we can set it per game. I see. Ah, that's okay then. That's made me feel better. I found that. Sorry about that, Dana. That's because I got it yesterday afternoon, obviously. Interesting. So you can change it per game. And you can change it to show either the replay stats or real stats. Obviously. Yeah, very good. Play ball, AI manager, human, play ball. Okay. Okay, let's just go to game options. So use a Boardgame Companion. But when you use Boardgame Companion, do you get any dice? So look. No. So that's the first thing in the game I don't like. I don't really like the Boardgame Companion. It's not easy to, so you play the space and you just press. So I see. Let's go to a historical one and see if that is any different. So let's go to the back to the 75 season. Let's play a game. Doesn't matter. Let's play this one. Okay. Play ball. No, you still just get those. Really, is that because we still get to see the cards on screen, but we can't get to enter just what the dice roll scores were. Really, is that, I don't want to say it can't do that because it could be me. Let me just have a look at the dice tray options. Use dice, manual dice rolling. So because I've checked Boardgame Companion, no dice are showing. I see. That's if you're playing another game. So let's get rid of that. And this is probably what I'm looking for. Yep, that's what I was looking for. That's the one. So I like it for this. This is great. Yeah, I really like that. And to me, that feels more like playing the game. So it's a patient result, and the result's a walk. Continue. Okay. And I think there was even more options here on gameplay. Manual dice rolling, roll all dice, and fact. So I'm just working my way around this manual dice rolling. Resume game. Now I can't do anything. No. Flip fac. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. Sacrifice bunt. There's the pitch. Result is a tough result. the batter's role to fly out to centre field, 77. Pitch, tough, 81, fly out centre field. Okay. So the game's got a few little quirks of its own, but they're only a matter of learning. And I know someone like Kevin Thomas, who's played a lot of games with it, is probably screaming at the screen at the moment. But I wanted to show it as a first look. I intended, I think it came a day late because Dana's been getting no sleep and working like a dog trying to get this out, I know, and has my sympathy. And I think he's done a great job with this, and visually on your screen, it does look fantastic. I think the Boardgame Companion could do with a little bit of work visually. It's clearly been a late addition, or I think it has, but it looks. I think I saw that a few people had asked for it, but it looks pretty good. It just needs a bit of better layout, and this game options. Really, you can't use your shortcuts on here, so I have to come up and manually roll that dice, and then I move and manually roll this. Be handy if the shortcuts worked on that. Maybe they do if I go to, let's just try something. So there's the dice. Did it? So I can press my shortcut again, so that's good. I'm always looking ways of getting more games played, but I still want the full experience. I don't want express play. I want to get the full experience. And I think in a lot of ways, this does give you that experience. For those people who only play one game or want to add this to their library of games, I think it works both ways. Would it be enough for me to change to use this for all my projects? I don't think it would at the moment, but it's in its very it's only at beta 2, and I know that Dana's responded to a lot, and I know I'm probably an outlier here because I've seen a lot of people's reviews and they've been totally effusive, 100%. But when we're reviewing a game, we need to look constructively because that's the only way it's going to improve. And I think there's probably about 5 or 6 minor tweaks needed to gameplay and different responses. And this would be right up there. It's certainly already better than, as I say, Abpago and Strat Max, 100%. I like the way it's got the old style visuals of Pocket Pennant Run as well, so you feel like you're still playing a board game, even though it's on the screen. And I think he deserves a lot of praise for producing this. And I know it's an exciting time and it's a crowded market out there because you've got on Steam, we've got Status Pro Advanced from Digital Diamond Baseball coming up, which is a full game integration of Status Pro Advanced. And that's a really exciting game to be looking forward to. And I think the Boardgame Companion needs some work. It's still better than, in my opinion, action PCs. I don't like that at all. I can't use it. And I know with Boardgame Companions and Assistants, I am pretty biased because, as you know, I've been involved in designing one myself. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to play this game. I am. and I think I'll probably play in my next 1975 cooperative. I'll do a full gameplay, and by then I've got a lot more games in. I'm going to be certainly playing this all week to see what other suggestions I can come up with, what I like, what I don't like, and yeah, okay. That's it for the Game Pulse portion of this program. I'm going to go switch right on to Pocket Pennant Run now. So part of this double header, excuse me. So I'll just get the latest version of Pocket Pennant Run up, and there's a few. Let's just go to a game out of history, play a game from history. We'll get the AI to choose any game. We're in 1921. Let's go for a slightly more modern game. 19. Let's go for a 41. Why don't we go for a Dodgers against Giants game? Let's print and play that game, and just wait for it to line up. We've got some names rolling off the tongue there straight away. So let's play game day. For a second. Here we go. Let's go for PPR Advanced. Let's just, as it's an exhibition, change it to settings, no warm-ups and no extra innings. Okay, right, here we go. Kurt Davis pitching, 113, lost 7, and you can see RBIs have been added now on the main screen here, and also they're in the main display as well, and you can sort all those as normal. They're all B's in the outfield. You can see blue, so let's go straight away. Lefty righty split, 10, and that's a leadoff base. Oh no, he is a righty. Yes, so it's a single, leadoff single. Would have been a home run if he'd been a lefty. Johnny Rooker, batted 288, man on first. 9, 3, and that's a ground ball there to Billy Herman, tosses it to Leo DeRocha, and there's one away. Rooker's at first on a fielder's choice. Mel Ott, batted 286, the lefty, 27 homers, 11-2, but not this time. Grounds into a Herman DeRocha Camilli double play, 4-6-3. Oh, but he doesn't. Mel Ott beats the throw to first. Whoa. Brings up Babe Young in the cleanup spot. 2, 5, and struck him out. Up comes Dixie Walker for the Dodgers. 1, 4, and that's a drop K by Gabby Hartnett, but he throws to first and he's out. Bill McGee to Herman. 1, 6, and that gets away from him. That's a walk. We've got Jojo Moore patrolling in the left field here. He's covering these two because he's a B, and he's a better fielder than Rooker. I think we'll move Rooker actually. Let's just move the fielders. We'll make that 2, 4, and 6. Okay. There's another out being added here, by the way. Single, infield single, no runs advance. The new one. He's no steal threat. Herman for, that's a possible error. It is. Dolph Camilli, cleanup. Only one away here. 7-6-6. Fly ball, possible tag. Sorry, I forgot to see who that was to. To Rooker. Fly ball, 8 tag. We do not want Herman to tag up. He's a D. He'd have probably been nailed by Rooker. Here's Lou Riggs. 6-1-7. And that's the ground ball to second. And that will do it. Quickly, end of the first. Back to the top of the second, Jojo Moore. 3-9, and that's a lead-off walk for Moore. He's a yellow steal. I'm not going to go with him. Going to 300 hitter. 11, 10. That's a base hit. Runners advance 2. Stroked into left field there by Harnett. Brings up Billy Yergs with nobody out and men at the corners. Here's the pitch. 11, 1, and that's a ground ball double play. That's a double play. Runners advance. 4, 6, 3. 1 run scores. Giants take the lead. Odell Hale comes to the bottom of the order. He's usually no threat, and he isn't on this occasion. It's 4-3. It was a difficult grounder, but Herman was equal to it. Bottom of second. Billy McGee to Wasdell. 12, 10. Base hit. Base hit. Leo DeRocha. 7-2, and that's a ground ball. That's a round the horn. 5-4-3 double play. 2 away. 6, lefty righty check. 5, he is a righty. That's a ground ball to Odell Hale. 4-3. And there's 3 out. Bill McGee, the pitcher, batting 9, and that's a difficult fly to centre field. Rice may not be equal to it, and he isn't. That's ruled the base hit by the scorer. Bartell struck him out. A swing and a miss there by Bartell. That's 1 away. Rooker batted 2, going to try the hit and run. 4, it's a poor jump. 3, and that's a strikeout double play. So a tame end to that inning then. Here's Kurt Davies, the pitcher, up for the first time. And that's a ground ball to Hale. He's out 4-3, 1 away. Back to the top of the order, second time through. Ground ball, difficult grounder to Young. He ranges over and tosses it to McGee covering. 1 away. Billy Herman walked first time up. This time it's struck him out. Okay. Davis gone 3 innings with 3 hits, 1 run, 3 strikeouts and 1 walk so far. 10-2. That's a ground ball to Herman. 4-3. 1 away. Excuse me. Babe Young. 12-10, and that's a base hit. Base hit into centre field. Right, so has to return it on the hop. Brings up Jojo Moore. 6, lefty-righty split, 10. He's a lefty, so that's a base hit. Runners advance 2. So first and third for Gabby Hartnett. He singled last time up. Here's the pitch. Infield hit, difficult one. 3. DeRocha. 6-3. He has to charge the ball. There's only players at first. Runners advance. Second run crosses the plate for the Giants. 6. Lefty-righty, 11. And that's a power play. Power check, 8. And that's a